Alright guys, welcome back to more Rebel Galaxy. Subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends to help the channel and the series grow. Thanks for the support. With that being said, let's do this.
Engines at maximum. Incoming hail.
I know this is highly unusual, but I'm glad we were able to find and contact you. I've got a proposition for you. Your assistance in repelling the Viriax attack didn't go unnoticed. We have a little project we're putting together that could use someone like you. And since you're already in the know, we don't need clearance to have this discussion. That'll have to wait for an in-person meeting. I can promise you that we'll make it worth your while. I won't ask that you answer just now, but I'm sending along the coordinates to the location. Someone will be there if you decide to take us up on it. Good. That's all I can ask.
Average mission versus the one I was gonna do, which is high risk. So we'll go and meet them.
Port shields down. Missiles inbound.
Moving to engage.
Port shields down.
This is not.
Exiting sublight.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I noticed you guys taking a liking to you guys pretty much seem like y'all like RPG.
Accelerating.
What do you guys think? Should I get more RPG?
Collision warning.
Playing for you guys. This is technically an RPG. Just in space and form.
Exiting sublight. Threat level blue. Accelerating to sublight.
See more of this. And Elder Scrolls gets more views on a recurring basis. Yeah, other things got more views. That would be good. I'm clicking. Recurring basis every day. So common sense. Tell them to keep doing these RPG games. So with that said, I'm trying to get this. Nothing come out over the summer, and I can just really just milk that series for the summer, right alongside
Collision warning. I have detected the location of the last fragment, but there are complications. Initiating contact. I have roughly located what I guess to be the last fragment of my reliquary, but I believe it will be an interesting prospect to recover. The fragment is located in the Charon system. Charon is currently unreachable via jump gate, as subspace disturbances have impaired gate stability for decades. I do, As I mentioned, I have the ability to fold subspace and generate a temporary gate, although this is not without risk. I believe it may be. I mentioned this also because the meeting location provided by the Militia is in a system well positioned to generate such a gate. Perhaps this is not a coincidence. We should meet with the Militia and see what they have to say.
Okay, then. Let's do it. Last fragment. Oh, that's the end of the game. I think it just be the last fragment. Be something else. I don't even know if we're going to do the last one right off the get. We might try to get about 5 parts before the last mission that we're going to be definitely mission.
North inhibited by hostile craft. Threat level red. Missiles inbound. Engines impaired. Engines are no longer impaired. Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound. Engines are no longer impaired. Engines impaired.
How, man? It's no longer impaired.
Satellite
Impaired
boosters
again?
depleted. Missiles inbound. Engines impaired.
Oh my god.
Accelerating to sublight. The Militia appear to be constructing a jump gate at this location. We may be able to obviate the need for such a device. Incoming hail.
Glad to see you at least hear me out. As you can see, we've got a small research facility set up here. It is. We've been analyzing the anomalies that the Viriacs leave behind when they enter our space. I'm not a scientist, but they tell me they can approximate an origin point for those anomalies that traces back to the Charon system.
Oh.
Yes. Subspace instability collapsed the old gates, and civilian scientists here have been working on a new stabilizing technology. We're co-opting their research and putting some muscle into getting it online faster. We need to enter Charon and find out what's going on. Assuming we can get the gate open, it's quite possible we'll be facing a large force of Viriac's craft since the portal is bidirectional. You've proved you can hold your own, and we can use the support. I'm gonna need a little more than that. Really? I'm skeptical. But alright, let's say you can. What's his condition you mentioned? If you can open the gate to Charon, I'm not sure we could stop you anyway. But alright, I'm curious. Let's see this minor miracle.
If you are certain, I'll attempt to open the gateway now. Exiting sublight. The gateway has been opened. Accelerating to sublight.
I'll be damned. How in the hell did you pull that off? We're analyzing the gateway now. It appears to be stable.
Full stop.
Hang on. We're detecting a disturbance. Looks like we've got company. Viriac's craft are using the gateway. Get your guns out, kids.
Enemy craft inbound. Engines at maximum. Enemy craft inbound.
All the way to the outer perimeter.
Missiles inbound.
Falling back.
Port shields down. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Engines impaired.
Whoa!
Down. Missiles inbound. Engines are no
Dreadnought
longer
came through the
impaired.
gate.
Aft shields down.
Moving to engage.
Whoa!
Missiles inbound.
I must withdraw.
I know.
Engines impaired.
Too difficult.
Commencing an attack run.
Fall back and do some more
Missiles
missions.
inbound.
Do some
Engines
modified
are no
stuff.
longer impaired. Engines impaired. Missiles inbound. Engines are no longer impaired. Engines impaired. Missiles inbound. Engines are no longer impaired.
Engaging enemy craft.
Engines impaired. Engines are no longer impaired. Engines
Must
impaired.
withdraw.
Bounty detected. Missiles inbound. Engines impaired. Missiles inbound.
Engaging enemy craft.
Missiles inbound.
That's
Missiles
that dog
inbound.
ship.
Missiles inbound.
Good God! Every time I look at
Satellite boosters depleted. Missiles inbound. Missiles inbound. Bounty detected. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Engines are no longer impaired. Missiles inbound. Collision warning. Missiles inbound. Enemy interference detected.
Target eliminated.
Missiles inbound. Engines impaired. Bounty detected.
Engaging enemy craft.
Engines are no longer impaired. Collision warning.
that thing got decimated. Exactly why I waited
Engines are
on him.
no longer impaired.
You're not going to be any trouble, are you?
Enemy craft
Out of
inbound.
nowhere.
Missiles inbound. Engines impaired.
Target destroyed.
Engines are no longer impaired. Missiles inbound. Engines impaired.
End of line.
Enemy craft inbound. Missiles
Shoot.
inbound.
Target eliminated.
Port shields down.
Hurt, man.
Collision warning. Starboard shields down. Deflectors depleted. Starboard shields down. Bounty detected. Starboard shields down. Collision warning. Starboard
die.
shields down. Deflectors depleted. Starboard hull breached. Systems heavily damaged.
Oh god, we're not doing 56. Press for impact. Press for impact. Oh god.
Systems critical.
Oh god.
Collision warning.
Rotate, pick it up. Oh god.